We'll talk briefly, if we can, about the handicaps next week, and I'd invite each of the panellists to give us 1, 2 or 3, if you like, horse to watch out for in the major handicaps. Davy, what do you fancy?
Look, very difficult. We will have a strong hand, when I say we, Jigginson will have a strong hand in the Martin Pipe race. Bon Island is runner is not too far behind Ballycasey. If he's well fancied for a 3 mile grade 1, you'd have to imagine Bon Island would be well handicapped off his mark. So I'll go with him.
Thank you. George?
The Pretemps final, I think if Sam Winner runs it, he'll win it. He got to me an eye-catching. Put in an eye-catching display, let's say, at Sandown, his first run back. He then won one of those jumpers or bumpers races at Kempton. He beat Pedlar's Cross, and for me, Sam Winner will win the Pretemps.
Matt?
It's difficult to say with all these handicaps where they're going to run, obviously, but there's 2 I like, and they're both Davy Russell's rides. Tony Do there, I haven't got a clue. He's entered everywhere, but wherever he runs, he's going to run a massive race.
Dave will tell you.
It doesn't look like he's going to get in. Right. He's in a beginner's chase on Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
I couldn't see him running in the same race as Carlito just because.
What about if the ground's soft? Do you think they might?
Very easy. Yeah, definitely could.
And he'll leave Carlito out.
Very easy. Could.
Yeah. Well, they're the 2 that I thought that they might go somewhere else with, or they might have another plan with Tony Duderis, but Carlito Briganti was the other one. If it's good to soft ground, then he'll win. He'll win the pull.
I wouldn't get too carried away about Tony Duderis. People think that he's well handicapped. I'm not so sure.
Well, I mean, just looking at his hurdle one last year in the Martin Pipe.
I agree. It's easy.
I mean, to me, he just called Gael, but obviously you know, like.
But definitely, I wouldn't be running away.
I won't nick your price.
Pardon?
I won't nick your price.
Well, you can nick away. Michael won't be back in a minute. But I would say he needs better ground as much as Carlito does. Yeah.
Okay, Paul, you'll have at least 10.
Well, I got 3, 2 in the same race. The first one being Carlito Briganti. He's very obvious, to be honest. He's £5 lower, I think, than when he absolutely hacked up in the Cole Cup 2 years ago. In the same race, a horse called the Druid's Nephew of Andy Turnell's. He was second, beaten a nose by Hadrian's Approach at Ascot. Behind him was Rolling Aces, Capca de Cerisi. Last time out, he ran clean away from Grandioso at Wincanton, beating 10 lengths. Grandioso is up to, I think, 150 now. Rolling Aces is 153. Hadrian's Approach is 149. The Druid's Nephew is 135. I think he's very, very well handicapped. A trainer said after one last time that he thinks he'll be even better on better ground. So if it is dry enough on the Tuesday, it doesn't look like it's going to be, but better ground will be even better for him. And another interesting one, an absolute screw, it has to be said, called Captain Sunshine of Emma Lavelles. He's a loony. He refused to race once. Last time out at Newbury, he ran the most extraordinary race, because he was off the bridle all the way, coming around the bend. He looked knackered at the second last, which he absolutely flattened. And then he jumped the last, and he flew. And I couldn't believe how fast he was finishing. Sometimes you can get a little bit carried away with seeing horses finish and run past those that were slowing. So I got the old online stopwatch out, and I timed him 5 lengths faster than my Tent or Yours from the last of the line, and 7 lengths faster than the placed horses in the Betfair Hurdle, and he'd gone 3 miles. And he's rated about 137, I think. If you put it all together on the day, he's got a huge amount of ability. So that's Captain Sunshine in the Pretemps.
Good man. Peter, any thoughts in the handicaps?
I haven't an earthly about the handicaps because they're all supposed to finish together, isn't that right? In the handicaps?
That's the theory.
There's only the one, or you want to know the handicapper, you want to be well in with him. Yeah, right. I noticed that because I've seen Ted Welch's horse winning yesterday, and he got, I think it was £10 for winning the first day in Leopardstown, and he pissed up yesterday. Well, he didn't piss up, but he came from last to first up the straight.
Do you think Ted knows the handicapper?
He still only get a few pounds because he knows the handicapper, and if the handicapper gives him too much weight, Ted Welch will go and he'll eat the fuck out of him.
I might have to.
And that's the way it is.
I might have to get the lawyer back.
Get the which?
The lawyer. Might have to get a solicitor in to protect us from being sued by Ted.
Yeah,
will you,
I know.
will you
Ted
be
says and
a witness? Will you be a witness in the court
Ted.
case?
Yeah, I'll be a witness.
Right.
But that's the way it is with the handicapper. That's O'Brien. You know the lad with the glasses.
Allegedly.
You know the glasses. That, he must be from Kildare, you see. That's why he's in with Ted. And that's why that horse won yesterday. And he win again.
Patrick, save us. From thoughts on the handicaps?
Ted as well used to be in sued anyway, but we have Abbey Lane. He won the Pierce off the Boys Sports. It is now off more or less the same mark. Final Approach won it off, and he went on to win the county. So I think Abbey Lane has a big chance. He's only had 2 runs for us, and I think he could still be well handicapped because Emmett rode him the last day. He was doing 10.8, and Emmett wasn't. He was just holding on really, and the horse was able to win. I think he'll. I think he has a bit up his sleeve. 543. 543. He's ready. Got a mark of 143 in the Coral Cup. He's got one of the biggest engines that ever came through our yard, but he's got legs like glass, and I couldn't tell you to back him because of his legs. But if he is a big price, he's given him the handicap's given him a big chance off 143 in the Coral Cup, and. Another one, it was an eye catcher in that boys' sport, was Il Fenomeno. I don't know if Davy's riding him or what, but I know me thought Paul Carberry got the tactics wrong on the day, and he still ran a cracker of a race, so he wanted to watch out for her.
Hurricane Fly wins the champion hurdle.